Should be live now. Good morning, everyone. I hope I'm live. Not actually 100% sure. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is good this morning. I'm not going to lie. I've been... My finger is numb. Weird. Anyways, not going to lie. I've just been sitting around procrastinating this morning. Was up really early to see the wife off for work, and then I've just been sitting around doing nothing. I didn't even refill my coffee for the stream. Gonna be one of those days. Oh, that's upside down. Good morning, Lockwatcher. Out getting a bagel with cream cheese for the wife. Hello, Lockwatcher's wife. How are you? Thank you for lending us your husband on stream days. I'm assuming it's husband, since you said wife. There we go. Let's put this back together. I don't know where the little sticker dealie went. So I looked around yesterday. We got a lot of crap we can play with, so I know. Also, I've been transferring videos from my editing drive to my NAS, and I noticed that I probably have like 6 more videos to edit than I remembered. So I'm gonna have to have a talk with my editor, lazy bastard. But mostly we can just keep making videos. We'll probably never get to the end of the editing queue. Also, if you guys are here, and you can remind me at the end of stream to put the Unity video live to the peasants, the non-Patreon, non-early access folks. Yeah, if you can remind me, that'd be fantastic. All right, what do we got? Should probably make a list of these things, but we got this thing. How's it going, JB? I meant to play with this last year. This is a OBD scanner. I think it's Bluetooth. Haven't opened it yet. It does. Okay, it has an ESP on the back. I was like, what? How is this? I think it's got an ESP on the back. How's it going, AJ? Half the noon. It's 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Oh, it's 1 o'clock in jolly old England. Good morning, DJC69. By the way, there might be more viewers on the stream today because I set up the stream to be also broadcast vertically. So it's a dual stream, so there'll be like the Zoomers will be in here on the Shorts feed. YouTube promotes Shorts a lot more easily than they do VODs. So maybe it'll get this channel to monetization a little bit quicker. I mean, not if I do my usual faffing around and don't end up doing anything in the stream today, but you know, it is what it is. What else should I consider? Well, I got a box full of crap here. Ugh. To make videos on. So basically, right now I'm going to make lists of stuff that I need to make videos on. This thing's full of dust. It's a little DC-DC module. Most of the items are from Ali. This is actually from a gentleman in Ottawa, Mr. DIY. He has a YouTube channel. Trying to dust off these probes. Oh, ooh, that was not good. Leaned over a little bit and my back kind of hurt there. Freaking dusty. Yeah, today's going to be one of those days. Oh, turns out I got a box full of leads to test. And I should have the American probes. So, just ordered, I went through a spree of ordering random probes from AliExpress last year. So we do need to make a video on that, but I do need my microscope working. I just need to like write down what videos need to be coming in and doing what on. So essentially, I'm essentially gonna grab all these items. I'm gonna list them off. And then we're basically, oh fuck. That's not good. Yeah, my back is really fragile today. Might have to go take some Advil. That's pretty shitty. Here's the probe masters. So those are in there. I know I have a set of probes in the mess over on the right here. I'll have to take a look, see if I can find them. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find them. Whatever, I need to clean up that area pretty soon. I think when I take a coffee break, whenever that is, I'm going to take an Advil, because prevention is better than getting my back wrecked. Oh, it's really not feeling good. All right, so those should be about it, right? What is this? Oh, okay. That's not electronics-y related. So all this stuff I did put aside for testing, but then I forgot about it because I didn't write it down. Let's see. Nope. Interesting. Nope. Okay. So that's good. We've got some stuff to list here. So probes video. These things are pretty interesting. They are a tool to pull chips out of boards. So you open it up, grab the chip. Oh, they are very cheap though. Grab the chip and then it just yoinks them. I don't know how good they are. Like, it has to be very specific, right? Because it has to pull from the board. How does that even work? Oh, I see. It secures it to this, and then you yank it out like that. Okay. I understand now. Look how, like, deliciously old school this looks like. I don't know what a Shelly 1 PM Mini is. Interesting. Instead of saying made in China, made in only you, which is the brand. Large Magic Convention in Ohio. Nice. We are we're going to be neighbors. This thing here is a temperature sensor for your soldering iron. These are little webcams. I'm gonna have to get the laptop to test this out. So here is one little tiny webcam. It's not that small though. But the ones that are interesting for me, and they're all USB, the one that's interesting for me is for the 3D printers. So this one can be used on any open 3D printer. But these guys, look at the size of this. I can fit this in the Voron V0. It's got a little tiny connector, tiny little lens. Very cool little webcams. You can get these very inexpensive. And like, I need it small, and then I can monitor my 3D prints over the internet because the Voron has the interface for it, which doesn't have the webcam. Basically put them behind your wall light switches when they can be remote controlled. Interesting. Okay, so let me add, shit. Yeah, I don't think my back will last the entire stream. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it very badly. I think I'm going to have to take a coffee break and grab some Advil. Sorry about doing that so early in the stream, but it's not good. If I pull my back, I'm going to be out of work for a week. Where is my be right back coffee sign? It's gone missing. I'm not sure. I'm looking for the sign right now, but I'm not sure I should continue stream. Because I could just sit at my desk and edit today. But I do need to do some shoveling. Oh, hold on, hang on. Let me just... I found this abandoned sign. I'm going to go get coffee. And we'll figure out something to do. Be right back. Sorry about the early break. I'm back. Hopefully they kick in. I had some crackers too. Try to take the edge off. I don't have breakfast in the mornings, but I don't like to take any sort of pills with empty stomach. So there we go. Got my Advil breakfast. Getting old sucks. Also, oh, here's my sign. Also, don't ever become a mechanic. It'll ruin your life. Oh, come on. Where are those stupid leads? I want to get them all in the same box. I guess not there. Anyways, anybody have any ideas how I can objectively test leads? So these are the Probe Masters. These are the Made in America. Actually, I bought this over a year ago because that was before my ban on American products in here. But I'm going to pit them against these Mechanic RP4s. It says stainless steel. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. Ooh, this feels like that packaging that'll never go back together after. So this one doesn't have any tips installed. They come with tips. Two kinds. They've got the pointy and the ultra pointy. So here's the ultra pointy ones. Yeah, I can feel that's definitely one to get under my skin. And then these, the regular pointies. Ooh, actually these are more pointy. Ow, that's like sharp. That's insane. We're going to look at these under the microscope at some point. How do I objectively test these, though? And so they've got the little screw points. Maybe I should turn on the lights. Hang on, there's going to be a flashbang. There we go. I have little screw receptacles. We have the Unity. Yeah, I can check the insulation quality for sure, but how do I test like the lack of resistance from one end to the other? I guess I could put 10 amps through them and check the voltage drop. I got these XZZ20A. The thing is, to be thorough, these are same thing, multi-tip. To be thorough with these, I would have to chop them apart. These have nice foam grips. Look at that, foam grips. Ooh, that is less sharp than the Mechanic, but incredibly sharp still. Even the rubber covering them is sharp. And then I've got some just generics. I don't think these have a brand on them. It says HP 20.1. No cat rating, no nothing. And then these guys, same thing. These guys say cat 3. Hey, how's it going, Scott? Welcome. So this is, it says, it's PVC. Doesn't say the gauge on them. 105C, 1000 volts. Oh, yeah, 3.5 millimeters square diameter. Wait, that says OD. OD is outside diameter. I don't know. What do these say? Just don't drop them on your foot. Drop the pair with needle-sized tip on your foot and that hurt. Yeah. This says 3000 volts, silicon rubber. 18 gauge. I don't know if these say, this has Chinese writing everywhere. The probe is sharp. Be safe. Thank you. Appreciate they're looking out for me like that. It doesn't say these mechanics also Chinese. Soft silicone, flame retardant material. Don't know if I could say that on YouTube. Good flexibility, strong tensile resistance, flame retardant. Stop trying to get me demonetized. And freeze resistance. Gold plated, reducing resistance, blah, 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 blah. The tip is sharp. Please keep it away from children. There's some politicians that need to learn to keep it away from children. Leaving it at that. And then these probe masters, obviously they're like the gold standard. So it says PVC, but it doesn't feel like PVC to me. It feels like silicone. Don't know. And then there's these probe masters. Oh my god. It's like ultra supple. Cat 3, 1000 volts. I actually believe probe masters when they say that. There's not oh, wow. Never mind. I was going to say they're not super sharp. But they are super sharp. Any markings on the wire? Nope. Looks like they use custom insulation from whoever their suppliers are. So yeah, that'll be the probe roundup at some point. Oh my god, I need to bend and rend. I swear there's a set of probes over here somewhere, but my back won't let me get them right now. It is awful. My back is like on the edge of pulling a muscle. Silicon is best, Cat 3 for general use, Cat 5. What? No. The cat rating is not the same as Ethernet cable. Like Ethernet cable cat rating is for their shielding. On test probes, the cat rating is a insulation value. So essentially, if you don't need like if you're only doing under 36 volts, you don't need any cat rating at all. For your leads. For your meter, different story. For your meter, it's to stop some violent destruction. So that's always good to keep in mind. What is this? Tools? Don't need them. Okay. Yeah, really, for sure. Like the ones that are sharp and long taper, they fit in the breadboard pretty well. Those last ones would not be so great. True. Yeah, it's a safety rating. It's typically it's a rating to a specific voltage too. So if you look at this guy, so here is 600 volts Cat 4, 1000 volts Cat 3. So that means up to 600 volts you have Cat 4 protection. Up to 1000 volts you're going to get Cat 3 protection. But that's only as good as your leads. Like for example, this is a Fluke. I have zero concerns about shoving these probes in the clacker of the wall because the leads are also Fluke and they're the same Cat rating because they're the leads for this meter. However, there's missing the little covers. You do need little covers on this for Cat 4. So in principle, the Cat rating would only be Cat 2, I believe, without the little covers up here. And essentially what the Cat rating means, it's not that it is like infallible. I'll show you one of the biggest features of the Cat rating, in fact. It's so that your multimeter, if it were to fail, will fail in a controlled fashion. Oh, Jesus. I don't have the strength. I do have like 2 LTT screwdrivers around here somewhere. Ugh, Jesus. Coonhound barking outside. Do you hear Vala barking in Canada? No. I don't know who Vala is. Okay. First and foremost, if you look at this battery connector, battery box, notice how it has a shield around the battery. So that is because if something were to short inside and the battery were to explode, it needs to be safe in your hands. So it has a battery blast shield. That's one feature. I'm just going to show you the, oh my God. I never bought this, by the way. This was my Patreon who sent me this, my viewer, I don't know if he was a Patreon, who sent me this meter, equipped it with a lithium cell, probably because he knew that I was too poor to put a lithium cell in it. Okay, so also look inside here. The battery is in a blast containment shield. See that? Then I gotta take this apart. Come on, come on. This is not a precision screwdriver job. It really should have a full-size screwdriver for this. Here we go. Okay, pull this apart. Oh, I don't know if this will come out that easy. Might be missing a screw. Nope, here it comes. Okay, now look, watch this. Here's the inside. So HRC fuses, high rupture capacity fuses. How's it going, society? Okay, but also look at the case, how it's built. So it's got this section protruding up, and then it's got this section protruding down into the case. So if there were like an explosion in the case, if something were to fail, your hand is holding it like this, right? So if a normal multimeter were to explode inside, it would shoot hot gases through this gap and could sever your thumb and your fingers. But in this case, it's got 2 layers of polycarbonate, right? One on each side to keep the explosion internal. Look, it's got a big plastic blast shield. Everything is made to, so if it fails, it'll fail in the safest way possible. Keep you as safe as possible. These fuses, if they're legit Fluke fuses, they're going to be like 15 bucks or 20 bucks a pop. So they are filled with sand. Oh, they're not genuine Fluke fuses, but they are Bussmann. They're Bussmann fuses, so they are high quality. Let's check the other one. But if you don't believe me, check on Amazon the price of these fuses. So inside they're filled with sand, and it's supposed to quench the arc once it blows the fuse. Yeah, Bussmann, 1000 volt fast acting fuse. Legit stuff. So all of this is all part of the strategy for making it safe. So as much as, all right, Johnny, good luck. As much as I love these Kaiweets meters and I recommend them to all of my students who are starting out, I tell them you cannot use these on, you can't use these on like EVs and stuff like that. It's not worth the risk. Yes, it says here Cat 3 and Cat 4. I haven't independently verified this. Fluke, however, they do not mess around with their ratings. All of their tools go through rigorous testing, and the problem is, if someone were to die using a Fluke multimeter and Fluke would be responsible, they would owe millions, hundreds of millions to the victim. And they are a legit company that will legitimately go out of business after lawsuits. So they do not mess around with their ratings. I would trust this with my life. And as much as I love the Kaiweets, I would trust it with my reputation, not with my life, if that makes any sense. I would put my reputation of a diagnostic on the back of one of these things. I would trust my life working on an EV on one of these things. Definitely. And what's really cool, what I tell my students, if they're willing to spend the cashola, is that you do not need to spend that much money on a Fluke. You really don't. Dave Jones has beat me to it, but I've had it in my inventory here for 2 years now. I don't know. I did most of it on the live stream. So the live stream exists. But each and every one, each and every one of these Flukes are under, well, I don't know if they're all under 200 bucks now, but each and every one of these Flukes are, I think they're under 200 bucks. I think I could say that. So this is the 18B plus, the 17B plus, the 15B plus, and the 101. So each one of these are legit Flukes. They are made in China for the Chinese market, but they are still Flukes. They are still the same meter that you can trust. These are These are for real, for real. You don't trust the CAT ratings on any of the cheap Chinese meters. Reviewed many of them. Ratings never match the protection you see inside. Yeah, it's a stark difference. Definitely. So here is the 18B Plus. Trust me when I tell you, you could club someone to death with this thing. It is incredibly robust. It has a beautiful screen, and for under 200 Canadian dollars, no, don't be sorry for being a thicko. The thing is, if you didn't know, how would you know? Right? Like it's don't ever be shy asking questions, especially like I taught college for a very long time, and my most successful students are the ones who ask the most questions. It's that simple. But anyways, the 18B Plus, 17B Plus, and 15B Plus, and the 101 if you're really stretched on a budget. These are phenomenal multimeters. The only thing that I think is a problem with them is I believe they're not true RMS. But, you know, that's neither here nor there on a lot of situations. But it is a bit of a sting that you don't get true RMS when you're still paying like close to 200 bucks for multimeter. The other thing is the leads. The leads are trash. What did I teach? Before my province went hostile against education, I was teaching automotive technology. So I'm a professional mechanic. And I was teaching future apprentices, either future apprentices or apprentices that are like in the trade to get their levels, to get their license. So, yeah. But then, anyways, our provincial government here is anti-education. So anyway, so that's what I was saying. These multimeters are great. The leads are what I would call beginner leads. They are not great. So the first thing I would do is I would get used to the meter, and with my next paycheck, I would yeet these into the trash. And then if I'm on a budget, if I'm a mechanic on a budget, for example, like an apprentice, probably what I would say is you should get some of these Mechanic RP4s. From what I can see, they look very good. I also like the threaded attachment, so you can actually make yourself little attachments. So this, I think these are all of like $8. So quality meter, quality set of leads, and you're off to the races. That's my opinion. Anyways, if you're a mechanic, I would say you should be making your own leads. You should be making attachments like this. You put bananas, and then you make little attachments. But I have to say, the higher end, the North American Flukes, they come with better stuff. I really need to publish these videos. So these are the Fluke leads from this guy, the 179, and these are silicone. So these come with, they should have a part number on them. They do not. No, no part number. But oops, I didn't put the books back in. All of these Flukes come with the same leads. Even the 87V and 289 came with PVC leads. I will say, the hate for PVC is a little much, because I got some really good quality leads with my multimeter, with my Unity meter. Which ones were they? These? No. So there are some good quality PVC leads, but I do agree that whenever possible, silicon is better. Oh my God, I forgot another thing. Get in there. Here is the cheapest fluke you can get, is the 101. This is for learning. I don't like the 101 because of the form factor. So look at the size delta on these, and you can't do current measurement. It's really a basic meter. If you're down at this price, I would only buy this if you needed the Cat 3 rating. At this point, it's too inexpensive. Doesn't have very many features. Yeah, these are the same TL75's leads. Good morning, MT. How are you? So I need to get off my ass and make these videos, don't I? I kept hoping that at some point Fluke or whatever would reach out. I have actually reached out to Fluke, and they never answered me. Because although these low-end ones are very interesting, I am a super Fluke fanboy. So I would love to have the 88.5s, the Fluke 88.5. I think it's like just over $1,000 here. But the thing is, it's still a handheld multimeter. Like, I have better multimeters capability-wise. I just love the robustness. I love that you can just literally throw it everywhere and it doesn't matter. There we go. So that's my Fluke collection. Oh my God. I'm sorry, MT. You know what? A lot of those are stuck in editing. I need to fire my editor. But then he's going to refuse to edit any more of my videos, so I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, you did. That's who I contacted, and they ghosted. Look, I don't blame them. I'm gonna tell you, very frankly, I don't blame them. Like my channel is not big. I am making some moves. Yes, I can fire myself. I can indeed. I'm making some moves this year. I have a big vision. I have a video series that I've been working on behind the scenes, and I'm shopping for a sponsor for it. It's going to be a series that has potential for hundreds of thousands of views, and I think a couple of the sponsors are spooked by the price I'm asking, because I'm being very upfront with them. Won't matter if you can't get that bum of video editor you have working for you. And here he has backsides as well. I'm the video editor. It's me. I'm a one-man show. Anyways, I'm trying to get a sponsor for it because I know the first couple of videos are going to do well in the long term, but I have to make sure that the sponsors aren't spooked by the poor reception in the short term. I'm trying to sell it to them as, like, this video is going to be a bit of an encyclopedia, and so we're going to have reoccurring views. I'm trying to sell it as if, like, it's going to be very, very targeted for the audience, which is great, because I think 4,000 targeted views is better than 1 million, non-targeted views. But the deal here is, I'm thinking it's going to be 100,000 targeted views in the next couple of years. But the thing is, you know, KPIs like industry standards and whatever, I understand they want to get their return on investment like now, not like in 20 minutes. Now. Won't matter if you can get that. Yeah. All right, so let's make a list. I'll transcribe this to computer after. So do the damn Fluke videos, you bum. We're gonna make a oh yeah, okay, back issues, yes. I did invest heavily in an office chair so that my back didn't hurt so much. I paid $250 for a used Leap V2. But it's worth it because I don't hurt my back on my computer anymore. The only thing is I'm spending too much time on the computer, so my elbow on this side has a permanent bruise where the armrests are. Okay, so Fluke, then we've got mini webcams, then we've got this, I don't even know, does it have a marking? Little CC CV module, so that guy there. Then we're going to make a FG100 soldering temp probe. That's good. And then we have the Mr. DIY OBD2 device. Then we have these split rail power supplies. A couple of them. We have two of them. Yep, two of them. Split rail power supplies. So I think that covers, DMM test lead video. That's good. I have another, what is this? This thing weighs a freaking ton. You could, just like the Fluke, you can club someone to death with this. This is lithium battery charger, waterproof. Talking Unity about reviewing their items, but not keen when they realize where you are. Yeah. So look at this thing. This is a waterproof brick. So DC to DC battery charger, 9 to 44 volts in and 14.6 volts, 20 amps out. So this is something where you can charge like your RV batteries or whatever on. I think this should flip up. Yeah, there we go. Input and output. Oh, I didn't realize these are LEDs. So I wish you could weigh this. This weighs an absolute ton. But this would be great paired with something like this. I think I have one over here. So I bought, this is another video I haven't made yet, which is the story of my frickin' life. So I bought this at, we have a store here, a little bit like Harbor Freight in the US, called Princess Auto. So this is a 30 volt, 5 amp waterproof, apparently, power supply. So 30 volts times 5 amps. Let me see, I've got to do the math here. Yeah, the Def Palm has fantastic videos. So I'm about to reply to a scam email. 3 of those different capabilities, they work very well. Nice. Do you get a lot of emails from @libero.it domain? I keep getting a shit ton. I'm just going to reply to one. Hey, Henry. Why is it that all you scammers use the same domain name? Is it the same domain to email from? Is it to weed out people who are difficult to scam? Question mark. Love, Simple Electronics. There we go. I'm very close. No, I don't think they're dumb. I do think there's some level of weeding out. They're trying to weed out the like, why bother with the people who will definitely know what's going on, right? Because that was the big thing with the Nigerian prince scams. They're always written so poorly. The grammar is so bad because people who don't get it, people who don't immediately see the grammar, are going to be easier to scam. Let's see if these things even fit. All right. Let's not let's not get politics involved. Okay, so they did give me the right terminals for this. Very nice. Oh yeah, sorry, I was supposed to do the math. 30 volts. 30 volts times 5 amps, 150 watts of charging power. I'm gonna get free stuff. Yeah, I love the new scam. Here, let me just transcribe you the email. I'm gonna open Notepad because LibreOffice hurts my face. Here, so you can read the email. So all of them, they all have the same sort of template. All right, so here's the email. Greetings. First of all, non-personalized, so you know it's spam. Definitely. Oh, welcome, Fish Guy 9654. So always non-personalized, so we know it's bad. Pestered by Rumble. Oh, I asked them how come their front page only featured the scum of the earth, and then they gave me some spiel about free speech, and then I never heard from them again. So that was great. We are delighted to introduce PicsArt. Now, here's one thing they do. PicsArt probably exists. Yeah, it does. So just AI slop. Recognized by global businesses. What does recognized even mean? I'm waiting on your big paycheck. Yeah, I know. That tells you everything you need to know, Johnny. A comprehensive photo and video editing platform offering a broad spectrum of capabilities. Nice. On this channel, we accept everyone on every spectrum of capabilities that will be greatly appreciated by your audience. You don't even know my audience. We have been deeply captivated by the quality of your content. Well, thank you. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you. You know what? I'm going to add this to my website. Captivating quality content. And then I'm going to assign it the PicsArt team. And are confident that a partnership could be exceptionally productive. PicsArt is a full-featured editing solution that enables users to enhance their creative projects with dynamic tools. Yeah, all this marketing wank. Dynamic tools. What's a dynamic tool? Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. For sure, Scott. If you're interested in evaluating a promotional alliance. Ooh, alliance. Yeah, finance and crypto. We're pleased to discuss the details. Hope to hear from you soon. Your friends. Oh, I have friends. I've got friends. So, yeah, this is... what's crazy is this is the second time I get an email in like a couple of hours. PicsArt sucks. PicsArt isn't free. Goodbye, PicsArt. So yeah, it's done. It's done. Send it to the People's Liberation groups. Those bunch of anti-scammers probably fall off their seats laughing. Not sure what you mean, Adam. AJ. You're deeply captivated as well? Nice. I honestly think I'm going to make a part of my website dedicated to the glazing I get from scammers. And then when people post nasty comments, I'm going to link them to my website. That section that shows, no, I can't be the R word because, you know, look at all this stuff saying that I have very brilliant content. Okay, so what did I want? Oh yeah, 30 volt, 5 amp, waterproof power supply unit. Okay, I'm gonna put this all into a box, and then this will all. At some point, we're gonna have to pick my February schedule, production schedule. This is what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to have a production schedule because my big move this year will require me to keep my head on a swivel, be flexible, but mostly, like, as much as possible, which I'm already achieving this, when I don't have any prior engagements, I want to be streaming every morning. Because when I'm streaming, I'm here, I am working. Not working, like, hard, like, obviously we've been floundering a little bit, but I'm doing something productive in the name of YouTube. So that is the plan. I want to be working. Set up some pull quotes. I don't know what pull quotes are. But definitely I will edit my website and add a lot of glazing. I think I will like call out these scammers too on the glazing. I'll be like captivating audience with quality content, and then I'll just put the email of the guy who sent it. Like I'll say Picasa, whatever the company was, Picasa, courtesy of this person. You just spent a lot of money on a multimeter. That might be a money pit. Tell me about money pits, because I've had those fluke meters sitting here since at least, actually, let me, here, do you want to know something embarrassing? Screw it, I can be vulnerable around you guys. Let me check when I posted that fluke video to my channel unlisted, waiting for a thumbnail. My thumbnail guy is worse than my editor. Studio. Content. Fluke unboxing. How many views? 6 views. So I did post it to early access. Let's go get shareable link. Switch to screen. So I posted this January 11th, 2024, 2 years ago. No description, no nothing. 6 people watched it, 6 views. That was my early access crew. So, yeah. Embarrassing. Quotes that stand out on the website. HP 3458A. That's okay. Nobody's watching this. There's only the dedicated few, and they're good people. Ooh, 8.5. 8.5 digit. Wow. But you got an HP version, so it's an old one, right? Wow. Oh my God. 15 G's. US. What's 15,860? 15,860 USD to Kyrgyzstan kopecks. 22 G's. How's it going, Jackie Craft? I don't have a fake fluke. I have some Chinese flukes. No fake flukes. That's a beauty. I don't even know what I'd do with this. I would only use this to test my the multimeters that get sent for review. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Pretty neat. I love it. Love it. Oh, my freaking back is killing me. I am resisting the urge to end the stream early, because if I end the stream early, I'm going to end up thinking that I'm going to do editing, but I'm not going to do editing because I'm a lazy SOB. I'm going to eat my chicken leg that I cooked yesterday. Does it also play CDs? It does look like a CD player, right? It really does look like a CD player. Okay. Let's try to push through a little bit. Do I try to film another video? I am rubbing my back with my knuckles, trying to get my muscles to conform. Oh, shit. Getting old sucks, folks. It very much sucks. Oh, look. A USB cable. It's been hiding from me. Good quality Anker one. Huh. Back in the box you go. Let's see. Yeah, shit. Sorry guys, my back is getting worse. I probably shouldn't push it. So I think I might just call it here. Sorry, I've only been streaming for an hour and we didn't get anything done. But I probably shouldn't risk it. So I guess on that apology, I think I'm gonna have to end it here. I might be back tomorrow morning. Yeah, shit. It sucks because I'm having fun. And there's people here that haven't been here in a long time. What do my analytics say? Nothing. No viewers. That's fine. All right. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, come hell or high water, we're going to work on videos. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Unity video live, like right now. Actually, I'll do it right now before I leave you guys. Let me go do that. It is set to public. So enjoy that video live on the main channel. And tomorrow we will be back with a vengeance. Hopefully with a back. Have a good one, guys. Catch you on the next one.